ló bá tán Yomi Fabiyi ti ṣe kí ni ó ti ṣí aṣọ lójú eégún ipe tí wọn bá fi lè dá wọn lò fún ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad yìí ipe EndSARS tán rí yẹn ipe dáwọn náà small thing o ipe tó tún ju EndSARS lọ ṣe kí ni ó ń bọ̀ ipe kí Lagos ṣe kí ni kí wọ́n make sure pé wọ́n attend sí àwọn lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad if not ẹ wo ẹ wá lọ gbọ́ bó ṣe ṣàlàyé.
And that means you and I are not safe. Our sons are not safe. Your son is not safe.
So the disaster is happening already.
That's why we have to put our lives on the line. I am sorry if the government truly loves Lagos State, if they want to be seen as not the enemy of the state, they need to listen to us, because 30th and the 1st will be like a warning shot. Nothing will stop us from standing, because they will think everybody has said it. Oh, there can be another EndSARS. But I am telling you, if they refuse to listen to us, these are legitimate grounds for us to stand still, sacrificing with our sweat and with our vigil until they listen to us and the government do what we want, and put up phone forensic and of course get the CCTV in that estate and in Mohbad's house out, so that the truth can be out. If not, those that think they can use the power of government that we give to them, they should be determined, they should be ready to take us, because we're not going to be backing down.
You see,
I love the government of Lagos State. I love the government of Lagos State. I want Lagos State government to work, but I cannot stand a government that will say I am irrelevant, that I am a slave, that genuine concerns that I am asking for. I'm not going to be going on the street and say, government, okay, come and do it. I look for what I'm going to eat. But when it comes to the essence of why the government is there, I don't know what will be so difficult. I don't know why everybody is not even talking about the CCTV and as well as the phone forensic, and then we are in coroner inquest. Are we going to be going to coroner inquest without physical evidence?
Exactly.
What are we going to be doing? Coroner inquest that can be dragged for 2 years more. Before you know it, we're going to be celebrating another anniversary. When within 48 hours, all these things will be gotten. The phone conversation on the 11th alone. The phone conversation on the 11th alone. If two of us are
everything out,
get them the numbers of all the suspects. Give it to each of these people and say, extract the conversation on that day. Then the CCTVs. The CCTV in Mohbad's house, interior, exterior, the neighbor, and the road, and as well as the entrance of the gate. On the 10th or 11th and 12th, check it. If we have 10, 12 officers in an investigation, give it to them, give them each of the specimen. Okay, you take for 11th, you take for this, and then go into your study, extract what you can extract out. And that truth will come out, and then they will say, wow, let us redeem the image of a police. Let us make the people trust in Lagos State government. Because this government, Lagos State government is working hard. But how nobody is telling them about this, I don't know. And nobody in Lagos State government will say, don't go that route, you'll find the truth. What is the essence of government? It's for the truth to be out, so that the wrong set of people will not be sentenced. But if they want to eventually say the kind of justice we would rather give them is to let the murderer walk free, and then pin it on whoever. The consequence is coming on all of us, because it might be your son. Injustice don't let you. It's for people. It's even in law. It is even okay for you to allow criminal to walk away than to sentence who did not commit crime. Sentence an innocent person. In law, it is established that it is okay for you to say, okay, we know you did a crime, but we'll let you go because we are not so sure, we don't have enough evidence, than to deliberately sentence who is practically innocent.
Who knows? Who knows? Bóyá ìyà tí Nàìjíríà ń jẹ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ nìyẹn, gbogbo àwọn aláìṣẹ̀. Ìyà aláìṣẹ̀.
Owó ni òjẹ́ ká tẹ̀síwájú, because any non-entity will tell you, is that the problem of this country? But ask, jẹ́ kó pa irú ẹni tó sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn sì, ẹ jẹ́ kó pa ọmọ àbí kó pa bàbá ẹ̀. In same vein. And I have said it, and it's going to be happening to them. They will not escape it.
Comrade, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, to
Please,
come.
you said something, and I will start from there. When you started the show, the moment you open your life, even before it got to 50 viewers, 50 views,
Tapo, you are doing something. Oh.
yeah, you said that you are not a
Please,
TikToker.
are people showing something inactivity, complete verification? Oh, sorry. Hold on, guys.
Okay, you need to watch that thing that you are being sent now. It will give you something like a puzzle to click together, drag it to the center, let it connect, then you'll be activated. If not, the life will go down. Are you getting it?
I'm doing that, yeah.
Okay.
We're good at
Let me be sure that that is fine before I
complete. Yeah,
continue.
we're good.
All right, we're good. Thank you, sir.
Please,
All right.
guys, let's keep
Okay.
tapping, double tap. Please, double tap, double tap. Please, double tap.
All right, thank you, sir. When you
Who
started
did you block me?
the
Who did you
show,
block? Sorry, keep boss.
Yeah, so yaman.
And here,
April, kini kan January, April. I think it's a fake account.
all right, Mr. Yomi, thank you, sir. When you started the show, you started by clearing the air that you are not a TikToker and you are an activist, human rights activist, and I appreciate that. Meanwhile, you are already on TikTok. That doesn't make you a TikToker, and at the same time, TikTok is one of your platforms where you do your podcast, which is very good.
And
I would
advocacy.
just want you, yes, your advocacy, yeah. I would just want you to see a way to add Facebook. The reason is that those who are not online, when you're having your show, they can be able to go and have a replay of it because Facebook will save a live show, while TikTok doesn't have that button to save a live show. Please, this is also going to be in the record for you as part of reference, when you actually point it to your role in the cause of justice. And
Yes.
at the same time,
yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
all right, thank you. And at the same time, sir, I want you to kind of allow more interaction on your page because I can see you are loaded, and once you start, your analysis, you can stop from now to tomorrow, and you will not miss your word, and that is great of you. So at the same time, I would like it to be more interactive, and you've gotten a moderator, so your moderator can as well time people to talk, so that at everything they say, you can always have a response. Yes, you can always have a response. So please, having said that, there is one thing I want to also talk about here, and is the fact that where we are right now is so obvious that we are doing the work more than what the authority should be doing in the cause of justice. And I'm having one issue, and the issue is that we all agree that the institution, the authorities are the one to validate our effort. And now that they are not doing enough, how do we commit them to do enough? Because you know what I'm thinking about, sir? I'm thinking that we are already battling with not only Wumi's camp, not only those who are concerned in the case, we are also indirectly battling with the police. The reason why I say that, sir, is because police will never want us to rubbish their inconsistency and their, shady work, their shabby work. Because this we are doing is indirectly saying that we have tried more than them, we have done a lot. As a matter of fact, I was in court the day they said they are done with the case, that they have completed their investigation, they have submitted their papers. Now we are saying that there are lapses, there are places they did not touch, there are places they did not work towards. And we're already pointing
key areas.
Key areas. And as a matter of fact, they are able to see truly that truly they didn't go to those areas, they didn't have report of those areas, which means our effort in bringing and exposing things from that area is indirectly telling them that they don't know how to do their work, which they will never want us to expose. This is making me to say that they are also part of those we are battling with because they will frustrate us.
Let me interject you there, Westo.
All right, thank you, sir. All right.
First and foremost, I think it is always that general perspective that people we have about police. If there is any organization that has been listening more in all the paramilitary and the military that has been listening more to the people, it is the police. If there is any organization that believes that the best way and the easiest way to discharge the duty is to rely not just on information but advice from people in community, that is why there is PCRC, Police Cooperative and stuff like that. I've forgotten the full, I know the acronym. That being said, most times when we want to correct or to inject new ideas or to make police see that this is where you're getting it wrong or you didn't do well, there are legitimate civil and reasonable way you can pass the message.
But
and I need to be very
please let me to bring Sandra. Accept Sandra's request.
Why can't you bring? What happened to your own? I gave you the power to bring now.
I think she's on private account.
Oh, okay. Sandra, 2,000, Abi?
Yes, please.
Okay, I've done that. So you understand what I'm trying to say? It's our approach that will make the police look like, no, even if at all our officers didn't live up to the expectation, we expect you to tell us where you think you're dissatisfied. You tell us. There are some cases that when you take it to a particular court, they will tell you this court does not have jurisdiction to attend to this case. And when they apply to so many other places, there are so many military command. If something happened in a particular place and then you are expecting the soldiers in a particular barrack to go, they will tell you, no, it's not our work. Consult social place or they contact them for you. In this instance, I've said it, the best way we can achieve results is if we are going to be pointing out the lapses of the police. They are working for us. Stop thinking the police are institution that created itself by aliens that are not Nigerians. 99.9% of police officers, they wrote application that I want this job. And the meaning is, I want to sacrifice for my country. I want to be one of those that will be protecting lives and property, maintaining peace, law, and order. And that way, it's beyond salary. I am not one of those that will look and say, no matter your opinion about the police officer, is in another minute likely to lose his life protecting who he doesn't know or who may not even say thank you to him or her. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? And that is why we need to understand that in this instance, when I did what I did, I went not with intention to ridicule the police, and they know. My intention is maybe I can find something out. But I have to do some recording so that people can see. Do you understand? And by so doing, I know the risk involved. I went through. I know the way my heart was beating. When I took the first step, the second step, I wasn't sure who was going to attack me. And the same way these police officers are always thinking. The only problem with them is that the people that they want to help, at that time, they were already divided. Any police officer that wants to go into it, look at me now. I am going into the matter. An activist in Ibadan saw that there is too much division here. Of course, they know that the next anybody who puts his neck in trying to unravel the truth here, any mistake, even if no mistake, they are too much an association in that family. They will tear the person's reputation and image. It's because I wasn't ready to pay attention to the nonsense that were being peddled about my name. Oh, he did this one, he did that. Because they were the moles, they were the agents put in there. They know how to entrap people. They will entrap you, they will do like they are with you. You will rely on them on some certain things. And that is what they will hold. They are waiting. Just make an attempt to go out of line and you're pursuing that truth and justice. That is where they will use, because they know they have their lights that they would use against you. I am lucky I've got innocent, pure and beautiful people on this app that they look at it and say, oh, this is even a wrong timing. And we know what you're trying to do. Because at the end of the day, it's not that the whole exercise is been rounded up. It's not that this person misappropriates funds. It's not that what you ask him to do, he didn't do it. But you still make a case and something out of it that people that were supposed to even stand by him, they are beginning to pick holes. Because I am fighting for this, and I ask you, can I have water there? Because you brought water for me, they brought it up. Oh, he's asking for water because it's Yomi Fabiyi. If I want to say I don't want to do it, I will tell you naturally. I'm not in a comfortable time to fight for justice for anybody. I'm not mobile. Normally, I have a driver. I have a PA. But when I'm going on an urgent or unexpected task that I know is life-threatening, I will go alone. Is it possible for me to collect all, even if I go and source for money elsewhere, apart from the money given to me? If I see other means to source for money, because I know that what I started, I will be needing more money. These people, they will spend a lot, and I won't be telling everybody, this is what I spend on Okada, this is what I spend on security, this is what I spend on OPC to protect me. I'm not going to tell you that, I am Igbo Sunday, I have supernatural power. I won't come and tell you, I have paid one Afa to be praying for me. I have paid one person to fortify me. I have paid that police station, that this is the station, this is where I'm sleeping. They should send one police to the place to protect me. I have to bribe even hotel staff. Don't tell anybody in my room. Please protect my life. I won't be coming to tell anybody that. It's not that I have any superpower. They know I am there. Anybody could strangle me. I saw strange movements in the hotel I am. How many people are going to start calling, start praying for me, this and that? All because I wasn't even prepared for this investigation. And if I'm going to go on, I've started. So when you want a police officer to do this, and you don't want them to stain their name, because there is no way they will be in it when they realize that out of 7 people in a family, there should be unity, fighting for one cause, justice. If any police officer should say, I want to prove a point, I want to bring the culprit down, with the effort they've made to clear the evidences, the same way they are dragging me, bringing my name down, is the same way they will do to that officer, and people like you will not support that officer. Because every police officer is always at the edge. It's about public trust. And then the superior will tell you, when you notice that there is division, they should be the one asking for what? Justice. And the same set of people that are meant to ask for justice, they've cleared everything. If you want to go that route, the officer will, you know what? I'm not saying don't do your job. But be ready that they will drag your name, they will drag the name of the institution, and at the end of the day, they might end up telling you they've settled. And then what will happen to the image of the institution? If they are ready, let them come forward. Or people backing them. The public can see. It costs nothing. Police, it costs them nothing. You will see. It costs police nothing to go there and find the truth out. But we are going to be telling the police immediately now, leave the family, because in case of homicide, murder, serious crimes, when you're talking about capital offense, it has nothing to do with the family of the complainant. It is the state. The governor is looking at it. If I should delve in, look at the report I'm receiving. These people know the truth, and they brainwash the entire people. They set people ablaze. Hey, look at who. It's enough to even infuriate a leader. Like, what is all this? If I'm going to be even delivering justice, we have to deliver justice for the person that died. But the fact remains that the same blood, his own blood, are the one antagonizing, and they're ready to bring anybody down. Because at the end of the day, if I look at what I want to do in the course of an operation, it's not a premeditated operation. It wasn't an operation that I planned and know the budget and know what I would need. But I realized the fact that, oh my gosh, look at what I've put myself. I have to go on. I don't want to go back. I just have to move on. Even in the course of doing Mohbad'S stuff, I have dealt with 2 other cases that are serious. One involves the killing of a child and rendering the mother and 2 other children in serious medical emergency. The other one includes defiling a 6-year-old. None of these two families paid a dime. Money was spent. So even if I got extra money, because I want to continue, and because when I start, I don't want to stop. And at the end of the day, everything still boils down to the fact that if you want the police to do further, more, you must have it at the back of your mind, Westo, that, okay, if the police are going to go further, you will know that you will be hearing some certain criticism. Are you honest, mature, and decent enough to say, don't talk down on the public officer? Because I know the angle at which you're doing this. Why now, when this person is diligent? How can any sane Nigeria look at the sacrifice I am making and think that spending money, because I have never even seen where I mismanage any fund. Do you understand? Yeah. And they think this is a time to start holding me accountable when I still have many other things to do. They deliberately brought that in because that is the assignment. They will lure you. I don't know most of these people. So when they saw my intention, the agreement is get close to him, gain his trust. He is human. When you trust people, you would even say things that you're not meant to say to them. You would rely on them on some certain things on backup. But at the end of the day, there were materials being gathered to use maliciously. If you're not going out of the mandate, they will say, hey, let's start destroying him with this. So they started with, we want to discuss about the dragging. Based dragging on what? I know myself. I know what I stand for. I know what I'm putting my life on the line. On a very good day, one single movement to that place alone is worth millions. Because if you're going to be getting an investigator, you go and meet the investigator in the office or call them. I have a job for you. Say, okay, what's the job? How? I'm going to that area. Okay, this is a situation. I don't know what I'm going to meet. I don't know the angle. I just know few of a template. I'll do this, but I don't know if there is anything going to come up. Okay, I need so amount of money. Give me 50 million upfront. I'm going to be collecting 60 million, but you can deposit 20 million. So how I'm going to go about it is none of your business. Just be expecting results. That is how private investigation is done. But I went into it without recourse to all those things. I went into it because I am passionate about getting the truth. That's why the fact I am in the category of people in the society that should be fearful for their life, that would not want to go where they would even be crushed. But I trusted these people. And they were beginning to look for, oh, he did this, he did that. And I said, even if you want to even nail me, if your intention is to get justice, and you know what I am doing is toward justice, then you can still wait.
God bless you, boss. Thank you.
And that is why you should know.
Good evening, Mr. Yomi.
Please, Mr. Emmanuel was there before you.
Hold on, mute. I'm still talking. Please. If I run about, mute your mic. At this point, you need to know how to address the police in this instance. We would continue to speak truth to authority, challenge the police on what they should do. It's not a crime. So don't think that they support crime. When you start to be attacking and not considerate and not, encouraging them that, okay, you have done this. You are meant to do this. You are part of the police. Don't ever think as civilian, as people, you are not part of the police. If your police did not discharge well, it's probably because you did not tell them where you think they are lacking. They are not superhuman. So we will pretend as if we don't know whether they are doing it deliberately or not. It is when we now take our time, go through the due diligence of saying, look at what you should have done. Look at this. Please go and correct that anomalies. It's part of the process in the police. If they now deliberately, after our blatant noise, it's a different ballgame if we are talking on TikTok. Now that we are stepping down offline and we are writing to them, showing them evidences that this is what policing is all about. We are not blaming you. We know it is tricky and sensitive, but please, your sacrifices are well appreciated. Please dig further for the sake of our children. And then, if having done that, the police deliberately now said, you all mean nothing. Even if you bring it to us, we will not do it. Trust me, that is when you can now pin them down. That, hey, definitely you're doing this, and that is my submission.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Jackie, Emmanuel Soro. Good evening. Please, Emmanuel, you can talk, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Yomi. Good evening.
Good evening, Emmanuel.
Really appreciate your good work. Please, I want to ask some few questions, which is very, it's been surprising for the past over a year now. Actually, I'm not a lawyer, I'm an engineer, but if I handle the Mohbad case, I believe I'll win the case. Seriously, very clear and very glaring. Number one, 72 hours before Mohbad bang. Who are the people? Who are the people that are with Mohbad? Secondly, the phone. Where is the Mohbad phone? I don't know people talk about Mohbad phone because there is a clue. I believe when you get Mohbad phone, it will also give us a clue about this kind of a thing. Before Mohbad bang and after it bang, let's look for Mohbad phone. Let's request for Mohbad phone. Where's Mohbad phone? We can from back end we can check a lot of things. We can see a lot of things. We can give us a lot of clue that will back this,
Exactly.
The justice. And again, I also want to ask Mohbad's wife, which is Wumi. I don't know what's our own role, our job, is in going to court every day. Is it to stand against justice for our own husband, or I don't know. It baffles me a lot. And again, Mohbad's family also, they are not helping the issue, the matter. Having been they came together, at least by now. Look at the Timothy issue that happened at Ife. Under 2 or 3 or 6 months, this case, I don't think we should be dragging this issue by now. If they say CC camera is not working inside, what about the one working outside? CC camera outside will tell us who comes in, who goes out. That will also give us a clue. Please, Mr. Yomi, I believe with God and with you and with support of everyone, I believe we can get justice for Mohbad. If we can raise this issue, where is Mohbad's phone? I was even worried about his phone.
You have to talk about which of the phones. Because
can I just respond quickly? Let me say this. Phone forensic. As important as it is also one of the simplest things that can be done in this case. I've not said this before, despite the fact that I've been a host for almost a year on this Black App. But for the first time, I'm going to say it. I have worked with Airtel Nigeria. The work I did with Airtel Nigeria is not a roadside work, it's not the showroom work, it's not the office work, It is a technical back-end work. Where all these things that talks to people on phone to say, welcome to Airtel, blah, blah, that you'll be abusing that robot is talking to you. We are the robot talking to you. I did this for 3 years in Airtel. They have 4 departments that controls all the network, all the line, everything that happens to your line. The first department is the front desk. If you have issue with the customer care, once you dial 111, those people that picks the call to welcome to Airtel, this is so person speaking, how may I help you? That's the front desk. Exactly. They have the back end. They are the one that resolve technical issue. These are people, after the front desk will tell you that please give us 24 hours to resolve the issue. After 24 hours, your line will be fine. The reverse will be done. Your data will start working, your network, this and that. They will forward and escalate to the back office. The back office are the one that will go and do a thorough analysis on your line to see if there is any need for refund or network reset or something on your line. That is the second department. The third department are the dealers department that deals with swim swap, dealers and the rest. While the last department are the one we call outbound. The outbound are the people that we call important customers. We have gold customers, we have platinum customers. They are the one that will call. Good day to you, sir. We notice you've not been using your line for days. May I know if you have issue you'd like us to resolve? You are having a, credit of maybe 20,000 naira, which you've not used for this and so on. So all of these 4 departments are where I have worked before. Now, what am I saying? I can see with my little access that every conversation you have on your phone are recorded. I signed to the oath of secrecy and privacy that made me not to even expose things I see. I can see the numbers of wives that Mr. Yomi Fabiyi is chatting with, your girlfriends that you talk to, those who call you, the ones you send messages to, the ones you call to say, babe, what's up, when are we seeing today, and so on. My little experience in Airtel, I know the numbers of those things I had, numbers of those things I received. At a point, even my girlfriend then, I can tell her every message she's receiving and every message she's sending out. That is at my low level of operation when I was in Airtel Nigeria. Now talk of police doing a thorough investigation. You can be rest assured that anything they want to get, they will get it. Because they even limited our own access.
With a court order.
Yes, they even limited our own access not to know too much. The fact that we are not knowing too much, we are limited with some information based on the application that was enabled for me. I still know the level at which I can read people's messages, I can listen to people's calls if I need to. That was when I worked with Airtel.
You have a clearance level.
Exactly.
Your clearance take you to particular information.
Exactly.
Wow.
Even when a customer is calling to say he has an issue of line this and that, even before he lands, or before he landed, I would have seen the error. I would just be professional to say, okay, may I know if this line, this is the same line you are using to call? May I know the last time you recharged? May I know the error response you are getting, and so on and so forth? Why am I saying
which
this?
Which area are you calling from?
Yeah, calling from us. So we are only using those things to while away time. We've seen everything the moment the person is calling us. Now, this is what I want to say. If at my level in those days I can see